Hello and welcome back to part 34 of Star Trek Online. Today we will be playing Facility 4028, I believe. And yeah, let's go right into it. Where is it? There it is.
The Federation Council has authorized the release of the Founder from the detention facility where she is currently being held. I need someone the Founder will respect to complete the transfer. You're the best candidate for the task. I don't expect any problems. But I didn't expect Jem'Hadar from the past to crash the board conference either. So take my recommendations with a grain of salt. The important thing is the safety of Weyoun and the Founder. We need their help if we want to end this standoff without more bloodshed.
Okay. Alright, let's begin. We've arrived at the designated coordinates. I'm detecting a large structure on the asteroid. We'll need to approach before we can hail them. Okay. Hello. Your authorization to visit has just come through from Starfleet Command. We don't get many visitors here, so this is quite an occasion. However, we are detecting two ships in orbit. Why is there a Jem'Hadar vessel? We have a Volta guest, Weyoun, is here to see the Founder. This is most irregular. Very well, I will permit you to beam down with one of your officers. The Volta, however, will have to remain on his ship. Come speak to me, and if everything is in order, I would allow him to enter the facility. Okay.
The Founders are wise in all things. The Dominion has endured for over 2,000 years, and we will continue to do so.
I made contact with Facility 4028.
Excellent. I'm ready to beam down immediately. The Founder has been trapped among solids for far too long, and the Great Link is diminished without her august presence. There's the matter of our transporter signal, however. The station is blocking it. Perhaps you can enlighten me here? I'm beginning to feel unwelcome. There's the matter of our transporter signal.
I'm here to reach a mutually beneficial solution.
Okay. It's not that you're unwelcome, but there are security concerns.
Security concerns? Really? You and I both know that the Dominion could conquer this facility if we so desired. And yet here we are, observing the peace. I'm sure Starfleet has a number of clever defenses here. But as we've proven in the past, even your best defended locations are vulnerable to a squad of Jem'Hadar warriors.
I'm here to reach a mutually beneficial solution.
Weyoun, just wait here until I speak to the Warden.
Very well. I'll wait. You do understand that my patience is not an endless commodity, yes? When it is exhausted, I'm afraid we shall enter a more unpleasant stage of our relationship. Let us hope the situation is resolved before that occurs.
Pleasure. Okay. Weyoun's not happy, but he's agreed to wait. We are ready to transport on your orders. Okay, let's beam down. The Warden is waiting for us in Isolation Zone A. According to the information we received, if we follow the blue line, it should lead us right to him. Okay.
Antechamber A. Authorized visitors must report to the Warden. Follow the blue line to isolation zone A. ISIS access granted. How may I assist you?
I am ISIS, the Inmate Security and Information System. Visitor Arnie recognized, visitor authorization verified.
Authorized visitors must report to the warden. Follow the
Access.
blue line to isolation zone A.
Level 2 authorized. Welcome to facility 4028. Please report to the warden before proceeding into the facility. Okay, lower the force field.
You may proceed. Isolation zone A.
Warden. Welcome. Is there anything I can do to assist you?
Authorized visitors must report to the warden. Follow the blue line to isolation zone A.
It's going to get annoying. What can you tell me about facility 4028? Not many people know about this place, and that is intentional. We are a Federation penal institution designed to house the most high-profile and most dangerous prisoners. Most are quite violent or disruptive, but few are targets for attack that we need to keep here for their own safety. Because of the danger, this
Authorized
facility
visitors must report to the warden. Follow the blue line to isolation zone A.
is almost completely staffed by Thotonic personnel. There are only a handful of humanoids authorized to work here, 5, now that Councillor Farr has left us, and even they aren't present at the facility full-time. What should I call you? Is it just the warden? A bit disconcerting, isn't it? I understand that the EMH Mark
Authorized
Weyoun
visitors must report to the warden. Follow the blue line to isolation zone A.
had the same problem, but in this instance, instead of the programmers forgetting to give me a name, it was intentional. The thought was that it would be less approachable and therefore our guests wouldn't consider me to be a target for manipulation. Or perhaps it was their little joke. You've met ISIS. I find it quite intriguing that our computer received a name, but I and the rest of
Authorized
the
visitors
Photonic
must
staff did
report
not.
to the warden. Follow the blue line to isolation zone A.
I'm here to see the founder. Oh really? That is quite unusual. I thought you were the Starfleet representative I requested to speak to inmate 531601? Maybe? He's been waiting for quite some time. I need to verify your authorization to see the founder, and that will take a few minutes. Until then, would you be willing to speak to inmate
Authorized visitors
53160?
must report to the warden. Follow the blue line to isolation zone A.
He's in isolation ward A. You can get there from this area. Okay. This computer talks too much.
Extending walkway.
That's fun.
Inmate 53160.
Amar, human, augment, life sentence. Visitors must be approved by the warden. Must be approved by the warden. No access to computer terminals. Okay. Brilliant scientist who has dedicated himself to crafting a perfect species through gene manipulation, 2 prior convictions for illegal experimentation and performing illegal genetic enhancements. Expert in multi-species augmentation. Finally, a real person. I've tried speaking to these holograms, but they do not age, they do not tire, they cannot be harmed. They cannot understand the vital importance of my work. I need to continue my research. I must have research materials, a lab, test subjects, access to a computer, and the files at Memory Alpha. It's all in my request. Give me a few things and I can change the galaxy. Why would Starfleet let you continue your research? Genetic manipulation is illegal. The genetic code holds no secrets from me. I can cure diseases, extend lifespans, make the perfect warriors. The Federation is at war. Many lives are lost every day. What if I could make the people on your crew stronger and more resilient? What if your reaction time was increased tenfold, or your body could heal from almost any wound? I can create perfection. All I need is time and resources. I'm going to go with, I think your research is dangerous, but it's up to Starfleet Command to make a final decision. Right, you're going to let me... Yes.
Inmate 98639.
Hello. Undine. Infiltrator impersonating Captain Tivix of the Cochrane, removed from ship along with 3 other Undine. Inclusive, remained on the facility for detention and debriefing. Refer to, yeah, Franklin Drake, yeah. Hello. Don't think there's any more cells in here. No. You gonna let me in? See the other ones? Nope. Warden. I did as you asked. May I see the Founder now? Of course, I verified your authorization and granted permission for your Vorta friend to transport as well. However, he must remain outside the isolation zones. I realise this is an unusual situation, but security protocols must be maintained. We're losing our most famous inmate. I suppose I should be a little sad, but it's not like she was very easy to get to know. She's very different from our other inmates. I don't suppose that she has much use for us. The Founder is being held in Isolation Zone B. If you follow the red line into the facility, you'll pass through main holding and then another processing area. Beyond that is Isolation Zone B. Okay.
Isolation Zone A.
Weyoun.
The Founders are wise in all things.
Yes.
Did you know your psychographic profile is required reading for all Vorta field supervisors? It's quite a fascinating study. To say you've had an unusual career would be an understatement.
I'm flattered, but also creeped out. Follow me. I'll take you to the Founders.
I'm happy to hear it. Despite the delays, you're fulfilling your end of the deal adequately. I would like to remind you that the safety of the Founder is now your responsibility. If she is harmed, the Dominion will have no choice but to respond. I think you'll find that Karo Khan will be the least of your problems if that occurs.
Okay, let's go. Right.
Main holding.
Right. Any fun terminals?
Inmate 51099.
40 years. Captured by Starfleet in the irregular system. Convicted of murder on 17 non-combatant civilians. Ooh. Lovely person. Anyone better?
Inmate 72604.
Alethian. Hostile telepathic. Yes. If you want to read these, you can pause. I'm not that interested in reading them. Just going for a
Inmate
accolade.
91407.
Commander of True Way. Wonderful. Right. I think there's a few on the other side.
Inmate 79478.
Khan. Children of Khan.
Access denied.
Okay.
Inmate 79962.
Taurus.
Access denied.
No, that's it in here.
Processing Zone B.
Right. Terminal.
You may proceed. Isolation Zone B. Extending walkway.
Right. Which one? She's in the second one.
Inmate 91856.
Tholian. Deep Space K7. There we go. There's the accolade.
Access granted.
Changeling, Class X. Level 8 force field. Visitors must be approved by Warden and Council. Outside communication restricted. Inmate not allowed out of cell without Warden approval. Leader of Dominion forces during the Dominion War. Surrendered to the Federation custody after signing of Treaty of Bajor. Rehabilitation and therapy efforts have been ineffective. Medical personnel not equipped to deal with changeling physiology. Utilizing subroutine Bashir 9B before any examinations.
Access granted.
Okay. Hello.
What do you want, Solid?
Hello.
Time is meaningless. I will endure.
Founder, we have a situation at Deep Space Nine.
Since you are here asking for aid, your dilemma must be serious. At least for you. What are you prepared to offer in return for my assistance? And what guarantee do I have that you will fulfill your end of any bargain we might reach? I have little trust for your kind, and with good reason. What is that human saying? To learn about a people, learn how they treat their prisoners? I have been here for many years, and I have learned much in that regard. Solids are irrational, fearful creatures. You cannot be trusted. Time is meaningless. I will endure.
Why did you choose to surrender to the Federation?
My captivity was the price I paid for the life of my people. We were dying, infected with a virus created by Starfleet intelligence. Odo cured me, but when I linked with him, I knew that he needed his justice. Otherwise, he would have stayed with the Solids, stayed with that woman. Therefore, I surrendered myself so he would take the cure to the Great Link. Once he joined it, I knew he would never leave. I am immortal. A few years here is a minor inconvenience. Those lost years are worth far less than the prizes I've gained in return. Time is meaningless. I will endure.
A Vaulter came here with me. I will take you to him.
Then you mean to release me? Interesting. The price of my freedom, I trust, will not be insignificant. I will trust you, despite my inclination to do otherwise. I will return to the Great Link and to Odo. We have much to discuss. Lead the way. I wish to see what you Solids have in store for me after all these years.
Let's go then. Was not expecting a cutscene.
Founder, your ordeal is at an end.
Weyoun, your line lives on. Good. Let us leave this place.
Founder, we have taken DS9 in your name and are prepared to extend our campaign throughout the quadrant. Give your blessing to our victory. We are yours to command.
I know you, Karakan. Your fleet failed us in the battle for Deep Space Nine. We lost because you did not arrive.
The fleet was diverted passing through the anomaly. We did not...
I need soldiers, Karakan, not excuses. You failed the Dominion once. I will not give you the opportunity to do so again.
No! It can't! Ah! Attack! Kill everyone but the Founder! We are dead! We go into battle to reclaim our lives!
I think not. Did you really think I came here alone? Loyal Jem'Hadar! Defend your god! Kill these traitors!
ISIS is offline. Emergency protocols engaged.
I've lost contact with the Jackson. I'm detecting power failures all over the station, and there are signs of weapons fire. But there's something blocking my sensors. I can't get a complete reading. We're nearly near the secondary ISIS core. That might be the best place to determine what's happening and what we can do to get back to the ship. Right.
ISIS is offline. Emergency protocols engaged.
Yeah, fortunately she can still speak while she's offline.
Antechamber B. Secondary ISIS core.
Yeah, run a diagnostic. Offline.
Secondary ISIS core.
Security override. It's not possible to override emergency protocols at this time. Core offline.
ISIS is offline. Emergency protocols engaged.
Until order is restored. It's in lockdown. Hollow emitters are offline. Communications are blocked. Transport inhibitor field has been activated. The shelter bay is protected by a Class 10 force field. Great. What do I need to do? 2 protocols to resolve. If prisoners are subdued using either lethal or non-lethal protocols, you'll be able to reboot. Okay, tell me about non-lethal.
Non-lethal options selected. Emergency protocols engaged.
Side-to-side transport. Subdue the prisoners and tag them for transport. Be able to move them into a safe holding zone. When orders are restored, you'll be able to bring me completely back online. The holographic staff can take it from there. Let's go non-lethal.
Inmates must return to their cells in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so is a violation of facility regulations.
Tactical.
Suppression turret control.
I think you should be able to bring some of the prisoners' suppression turrets back online. You need to activate the turrets manually from the main holding, but this will give you an advantage against Karakon's forces and any inmates who are attempting to escape. Yeah. I do it.
Suppression turret
Okay. Zoom inside. Few prisoners.
Violence is against facility regulations. All inmates are ordered to return to their cells. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Okay. Now. Okay.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Right, there's going to be more up here. Yeah. Ooh, Ferengi. A tough Ferengi. Right.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Possession of weapons is a violation of facility regulations.
There. Yep. Did I get them all? Oh, there's one. Missed you.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Alright. Main hole. Sorry, just give me a second. Got an article.
Inmates must return to their cells in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so is a violation of facility regulations.
Right, sorry about that.
Violence is against facility regulations. All inmates are ordered to return to their cells.
I forgot to activate the torrents.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Suppression turrets activated.
Anyone in the room still? Not really. Oh no. Let's activate these.
Suppression turrets activated. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Weapons fire detected. Possession of weapons is a violation of facility regulations. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Okay. Cool. Health's getting low. Health's gone. Come get me, Flores. There we go. Yeah, see, the founder can handle it.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Another group up here.
Inmates must return to their cells in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so is a violation of facility regulations.
Flores, do your job. There we go.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
That could not be comfortable.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Okay. Hello. Okay. Instant death. Where am I? Oh no, please don't say I'm right at the other end. Yep. Outdated maps, you gotta love them.
Violence is against facility regulations. All inmates are ordered to return to their cells.
See how poorly this goes this time. Oh. Not too bad.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Access restricted.
Right. We meet again, Admiral. Now this is an interesting situation. You should return to your cell. And why would I want to do that? No one is attacking me, the facility is in chaos, and given our little luck, I might be able to stroll out the front door. By this time next week, I could be back in Klingon space, continuing my research. You'll never get outside the facility. Oh really? I know this place is a space dock. We used it when I arrived. All I need to do is get a shuttle and escape. Through a level 10 force field, okay? There's no way out, and I cannot guarantee your safety unless you return to your cell. Stop your insistent yammering and let me think. You have a ship in orbit, but so do the Jem'Hadar, and there is a 90% chance that one or both those vessels will fire on a ship leaving the facility. I could use the transporters, but there's an 86% chance that ISIS has cut off access. However, I could circumvent my ISIS in approximately 3.2 minutes. Very well, I'll return to captivity. But only if you promise to report that I did so willingly. I need every advantage I can get if I am to continue my work. Just tag him.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Away with you.
Primary ISIS core.
Okay. Reinitialize. Welcome back, Weyoun. Speak to me. Diagnostic cycle. Took a few seconds for ISIS to bring me completely back online. I apologise for the delay. Can you take it from here? Certainly. Now that ISIS is online, getting the remaining prisoners back in their cells and settled down should be trivial. I've also contacted the closest starbase and requested an engineering team will be back at peak operating capacity in no time. Thank you for your assistance. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been here. Excellent. I'll be leaving with the founder. Right. Let's get out of here.
Primary ISIS core.
Alright, beam out, quick. Before she talks to us again. Okay, I'm detecting multiple Jem'Hadar ships, and there are more on an intercept course. I'm contacting the fleet on Bajor, but I don't know if... Incoming hail. It's the leader Jem'Hadar ship. Korrakon wants to speak to you. Put it on screen.
Surrender the Founder and your pet, and you will survive, Captain. Refuse, and I will destroy your ship.
He's bluffing. He can't harm a Founder.
I can, and I will, Vorta. Victory is life.
Go to warp while you still can. We'll hold them off.
No! I will have the Founder! All ships, attack!
Captain! Shields at 47% and falling!
Evasive maneuvers. Pattern shown 6. Launch torpedoes. Full spread.
Sir!
We won't be able to hold them off forever, Captain.
Okay. And that completes Facility 4028. That could have gone better, but I know you did the best you could. A check of Facility 4028 shows several prisoners unaccounted for. Most will be able to pick up with ease, but there are 2 high-priority emanates missing, Taris and someone named James Fadi Mara. I don't know anything about Mara, but Taris had help. An Iconian energy signature was detected near her cell. She could be anywhere now. Rescue teams are already in the Ayala system looking for survivors from the battle. The Jem'Hadar took some hits too, but from what we know, Korrakon made it back to Deep Space Nine. This isn't over yet. Okay. Right. Yeah, you can join. Okay, so that's that one done. I believe there is only one mission left in this story arc. Yeah, and then we will be done with the side content for now. Yeah. But yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.